Similar with the Freya nodes. You're going to need 5 Freya nodes in order to get about $45 a day. And that's going to cost you, again, more than it is to get 1 strong node. So you're better off
I
getting
wonder
1
if
strong
this
node
is
than
the
you are
one
getting
where
these 5 Freya
Billy
nodes.
and I are
It's a
on
better
like these
investment to
little
buy 1
bitty
strong node than
islands.
it is to get behind all the Freya nodes, if you can afford it, that is. So
Bill was in that game, wasn't he?
$5,000. Should you get a strong node
What's
or
that?
should you get a Thor node? A Thor node
I
is
said
going to
Bill was in that game, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
So you're going to need 2 of these.
Because we were about to decide if we were going to wipe Bill out, though.
Why is everybody so loud today?
Everybody else is a little quiet to me, so I don't know what's going on.
Everybody is. Maybe. Oh, that's right. It's my new headset. That's right.
Oh.
He hadn't adjusted his throttle.
You actually have a headset that works.
Yeah.
I'm not having any trouble.
So I can actually turn up the game sound, or I can turn down the game sound. I can either turn up the voices, like I can control the voices in the game sound. It's pretty interesting. I don't know exactly how it works, but
My headset has a volume control that splits that, so I can either move the volume control more towards game and less towards talking, or more towards talking and less towards game.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I can go all the way and just turn the game volume completely off and only be talking and not be distracted from the talking, or I can pipe in just a little bit of game sound, or I can ignore everybody and just listen to the game. And
My headset's not that cool.
this was the one I got for Christmas when Rebecca was trying to throw me off the trail of a PS5.
Speaking of PS5s, how do you like your VR?
My VR?
Justin
What's
got
that?
Oh,
Justin got a VR headset.
I like the VR. It's Oculus Quest 2.
there you go.
And
There you go.
I like it.
We're
So
trying
there's
to
a
figure
cool
out the
game.
tie-in to the PS5. He said, speaking of.
Yeah. The Vader Immortal game on there is pretty damn cool.
Uh-huh.
If you've ever, like, you know, wanted to be a Jedi and move stuff. you can
Hell
do it.
yeah.
It's cool.
Hell yeah.
The training missions on that game are just as fun as the like campaign, because you go through these levels of like waves of enemies, and you can use blasters, thermal detonators, the lightsaber. You can, as you get further on, you can even shoot lightning out of your hands.
Oh.
And you just got wave after wave of enemies coming at you.
So are you playing as a Sith?
No, you're just kind of, you don't really pick.
Yeah.
The balance in all things, there must be a force. There must be a balance. The balance as in all things. The force as in all things must have balance. Woo!
Whee!
I don't know where my mind was turned inside out trying to get that shit out. Huh?
Try it again,
If the
bro.
Jedi are supposed to preserve the balance, what's the point of gray people?
You said grading people? Like
Oh,
putting
there's
them in
like the
ranks?
gray Jedi's in like the Star Wars lore, that they're actually the true balance, not like the
Well,
Jedi or the
so
Sith.
that's more expanded universe than it, like the official like movie canon.
Which one's more canon, though?
Well, it
You
depends
feel
on...
like cinema is the true storyline?
Well, if you go by what George Lucas said, it is the movies. So I mean, I don't know like what is right and wrong there.
I have an army lost at sea already. I don't even know what the fuck happened. He's not lost at sea. He's safe. But I have...
I don't remember this game for shit.
Me neither.
It
Wait, I think
wasn't too long ago.
hope the timer's not on, because I'm trying to
Timer is
This
not
is
on.
the game- Okay.
center myself. Wait a minute, wasn't there?
Okay, I'm remembering.
I thought there was. I thought we went further than this. I thought there's a save file past this.
I thought so too.
Because I remember No, yeah. There should be a save file past this, right? Or am I thinking of a different game?
We might be thinking of a different game, but
I didn't see anything past this. This is the only one that had all of our names on it.
Don't directly recall this game, but I'm in it.
so what was I doing here?
That's a good question. I think that's what we're all asking ourselves that.
That's giving us time to scroll around the map and try and sort some of that out.
And then get some more discoveries, and more of those. Yeah, I'm not sure there was a set game past this. I think that was a different game.
I hope so.
Building that. That. I gotta have that. I'm sorry I'm taking a while to hit enter.
I think we all are.
I think I've already done it, but I do have some cities that need some attention.
Alright, so I was the
I think I just entered the age. Wait, what age did I? What am I?
Mycenaeans to begin with. Okay.
Ready all? Row.
Alright. So yeah, I think me and Peter just met.
Ah, okay. That's you.
You've met
That's
somebody?
That's where you are. Okay. All right.
I haven't met anybody.
Wait, there's a timer. Time just passed?
No.
Oh. Oh, y'all are trading with me.
Yeah, I was buying some stuff.
As deep as I dig, I find no... Perhaps we have some... We would all benefit from growing closer.
Like, what's
Don't you
going on?
think? This
How's
requires
this city doing?
scholars.
This city is suffering a bit too. Oh.
This works. You have a deal.
I think that this calls for a celebration.
I'm gonna need some more money. Alright. I think I can hit enter now. Now there's a timer.
Yep. Got 100 and some seconds to get your shit in order.
I guess it is in order.
With 10 territories, you have built a city spanning more territory than your ancestors could have possibly imagined.
That happened fast.
write notes for myself.
You're writing notes? How are you doing that?
I said I wish I could have written notes for myself.
Oh.
It's like, this is what you were trying to do the last time.
Oh.
Humankind.
Gotcha.
He wants a recap episode.
Right.
Last time on Humankind.
Yeah.
Why can't I trade with James?
Why can't you?
No, why can't I?
If you seek
No, I can't.
the greater good,
Okay.
then I will know you better.
No, it's not that I can't.
Hey, there's a whole damn city I didn't look at last time.
Let's go and try to get that.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
All those of honest intent may have my ear.
Does this have the new? No, it doesn't. I don't think. Does it?
I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure.
this has
I'm pretty sure it does.
Underneath? Aren't they them?
I think I erased all the games that came before.
Arunasanis? Aren't they the new ones?
Sounds right.
They don't
Sounds
look
like it to
African.
me.
You're not streaming, are you?
I am streaming.
No, I don't want to sound, I don't want that to sound too bad. I'm like, well, I don't know if that was there before or not. They don't look like they're but I mean,
looking like a man.
I don't know, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It looks like everybody has ended, but it's still counting down.
I'm stuck in a manual battle.
Oh. You're stuck. Wait, you're stuck in a manual battle, or
Participating in
participating?
I'm just waiting to die.
That sounds gruesome.
Other empires are nervously wondering what is being built with those 5 makers' quarters.
I'm just waiting my turn, man. It's horrible. Oh.
Hmm. Why does it cost so much more to... I don't know.
I'm in a battle.
Peter, your continent's pretty big.
Can't do anything there.
Welcome.
I'll take that as a
Let us
compliment.
speak honestly with each other.
Yeah.
A first trade link. So many interesting questions arise.
It's
Barter
so
or currency?
big.
Exchange rates.
I have to say it like that.
expensive pearls.
Talking about James.
Yeah.
The Ghanaians could be a challenge. Will you see their camels as part of their trade caravans or military formations?
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
Well, this is interesting. This works. You have a deal.
Perfect. Days like this, I'm glad to be alive.
Holy shit.
Look at what a
King James has
competing
opened my
empire
eyes
has
to some shit.
accomplished. A gasp of wonder, a cry of astonishment, and
Jesus.
perhaps a pang of jealousy.
Y'all's continents are huge.
Let
Sent you
us
something, Billy.
formalize our-
A good proposal. Okay, I accept
Right
it.
back at you.
Thank you.
News like this makes the sun shine a little brighter.
Thank you, baby.
Will we end the day friends or foes?
Okay. Humankind. With the boys. Mm.
Boys.
The Bears.
Now here is a civilization with whom great things can be done.
I don't know. Should put it in the garage, yeah. Why is this timer so short?
It's
I think
not.
this is the game. James had the timer like set to warp speed because he wanted to go play something else.
No, I just turned the timer on.
Oh.
I think you're right.
It's 127 seconds. But I don't know
Yeah.
why it's already started because nobody's
Learning
ended their turn.
is
I
important
changed
to
it
know where you're
because y'all are
going,
taking
but
way
it's
too
good
damn
to
long.
remember where you came from.
Or maybe you're just ticking way too damn fast.
Yeah, maybe.
Way too damn short.
Oh, please, no. Am I gonna die? I'll be destroyed next turn if they remain. Fuck. I am gonna die. I'm gonna lose that army.
I've got a choice.
This proposition should be in all our best interest.
This works. You have a deal.
I think that this calls for a celebration. This proposition should be in all our best interests.
This lesser leaders might accept, but I need more.
Duly noted.
I don't have that much money.
Hmm. Fuck.
More technology. Feasible. Yeah.
"15 farmers' quarters? Perhaps you're inviting several thousand friends to dinner."
Will said, "I'm just waiting to die." That was pretty
Don't you
funny.
know?
That was pretty funny.
How have I not met Chilchan yet, though? It's kind of weird.
I don't think I've met anyone in this game.
Like, I see your icon next to Billy.
Hiding.
So tell me, how are
Billy's
you
got
today?
all his territory all
those of
sorted
honest
out.
intent may have my ear.
Not all of it. But I'm trying to get a lockdown on it. James has a solid grip on his. There's none of that grayed out shit. His shit is
James
perfect.
wants an alliance. Do I want to do this? What do you guys say?
That shit is
Yeah.
solid perp.
Should I get an alliance with James?
I mean,
Why not?
All right. I'll be friendly.
This
I'm
proposition
more worried about what
should
James is
be
going to
in
do with
all
that
our best
power.
interests.
I'm always worried about him.
A good
Always
proposal.
sneaking. Always trying to pull some bull crap.
What were you doing anyway? Sneaking.
over here anywhere. What had me doing that?
I'm gonna decide who I want to pick.
Oh, I have Lake Titicaca. Would you look at that? You picked another food one? Interesting. Where's my units?
Hey, Billy, what is your science output? Silence at the wall.
As soon as he said that, one of my characters said, "You ask too much."
You ask too much.
Silence at the wall. James, what is your science output?
180.
About
Why do you
Ryan?
ask?
I'm just trying to gauge where I'm at.
What's yours?
I asked you first.
Sure,
Mine-
256.
I've got 2 cities working on science, so it's a little bit inflated, but
What is it?
690.
Damn. Billy, what's yours?
What's yours say?
398.
33? Billy?
398.
398. Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out who you were offended at for only having 33. I was like, no, it's not me, player. I'm good. I know it's not the best, but it don't suck. I'm putting numbers up.
Come, sit near me, my friend. Let us talk.
Wow, it took me forever to get to the second level.
All those of
that
honest
one.
intent may have my ear.
Garrison. Not very good.
Perhaps we have some common ground.
Oh.
See that one.
Your proposal makes good sense. I say yes.
This works. You have a deal.
We seem to be riding a wave of good cheer.
Doing all your shit, James.
Ah, so Chill-chan took one of my options.
My people will profit.
That
from
makes
this
my
one.
choice easy.
Come, sit near me, my friend.
Come on, Bill. You should know better than that.
I had to throw it out there.
Yeah, you should do it on the next turn, not when there's 3 seconds left.
I didn't know how many seconds were left. I just saw your proposal and responded to it. I was just responding to what you did last round.
Billy is buying everything. Alright,
Well, just about everything adds stability, and if there's anything I can't maintain, it's fucking stability.
what have I not? Man, I need to be doing this. What have I not been doing this?
Salt adds 16 stability.
That's nice.
Feeling pretty salty right now.
Hey.
See what you did there.
Hey, everybody's got an alliance with me and buying stuff. I just, like, got some more stuff.
Just let you know. Ooh.
All the shoppers out there.
Justin wares are open for business.
Open for business. I've got all these not joined territories that I can spend my influence on to get my resources, and I've just been sitting here like not doing it for some reason.
Ah, it is a pleasure indeed to see you. It gladdens my heart to see you this day.
Two more turns on that.
Here I go into a battle again.
Here I go fighting again.
Here I go again on my own. Oh, here we go. one more. I can do that. 3 turns on that. 6 turns on that.
Who was it that went from Celts to the next food one?
I think that was me.
That was you?
Yeah, I'm English now.
Okay.
The English are good. I like the English. I was looking at those. Their unit's really good too. Peter, I was a little bit worried you would try to come over to my continent. So I hurried and spent my influence making sure I claimed my territories.
I know it's gonna happen.
What's that?
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen.
Never know. Although if you had come over here, I had an army. I was like, yep. Come on over.
I mean, it's difficult to attack overseas too.
It is. Especially if you can get some military ships and you can catch the units in the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I do that to the computer all the time. They'll lose like 20 units, and I have like 6 military ships. Turn. One more turn.
Hey, Billy's having me do sit-ups instead.
Thought you'd appreciate that.
Notre Dame. An impressive achievement built at a time when scientific inquiry and growing faith marched hand in hand.
Oh, I met somebody.
Once you meet somebody, you meet everybody.
Oh, I met Billy.
You'll soon meet everybody.
And I'll be right back.
Ah, the pastoral English. Leave them to their farms and everything should be fine. And maybe get rid of the yew trees.
It's not showing me who you picked, Justin.
I picked the Byzantines.
Wow, are you that far ahead of me?
No, I'm in the medieval area. Medieval era. I just went to the medieval era.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm that far behind you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, James, you're way up ahead, dude.
How come my score's so low then?
Greetings. My door is always open to talk.
Listen very carefully. I have a proposal.
I see much merit in your proposal. Accepted.
Pleasing news. Yes.
I've been hanging back
Pleasure to see you,
in
friend.
both eras to collect a lot of stars.
Listen very carefully.
Your empire becomes one of the giants, a permanent settlement on another continent. Quite the globe-spanning imperialist you've become. Your first harbor.
What the fuck?
Fishing,
Somebody's attacking
trade,
me?
Voyages of exploration. You will see many things out of this tiny window onto a huge world.
Who the? What the? What? Where did they come from? What? What's going on here? Where the fuck did they come from?
Always the question, isn't it?
Alright, be right back.
Where the
What
fuck
in the world?
Dude?
Wow. They just swooshed right in there, huh?
Who are they and what are we talking
It's,
about?
it's just an independent city. That's all. Just doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't see it. Where's it at?
I'm being attacked on my. On
Oh,
Laventa.
you're being attacked. You're being attacked by independent people, but not a city. You just don't know who the people are.
Yeah. I don't know where they came from.
Oh, there are multiple aggressive ones. The Wasakani underneath Will are in decline, but they're sending out units nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to disappear so I can settle there. And I want to take them over, but I've already won over City Cap.
Currently over city cap myself, and I don't like the way it feels.
I don't understand. It's like there's two. Oh, because one's a city. Oh. But it's being. Cities are too close to each other.
I'm back. 61 seconds.
This proposal respects your people.
There is much to admire here.
I just got raided by a aggressive city-state from somewhere, and they ransacked a outpost first.
Them attacking this city is way crazier than I thought it would be. shit, I'm gonna go to 0.
So Billy, I'm sure you'll have more than I do, but how much money do you make a turn?
Almost 1,000.
I'm at 790.
Yep.
How are y'all making such big numbers? This is mind-boggling.
I've been money civilizations almost since the beginning, I think.
Yeah, but your science is higher than mine too.
My science, I'm not sure what I did to improve science. I do know I have some tenets that help science.
Some religious, yeah. Sent you a proposal, Chill-chan.
Something I can do. I can. Send your proposal, Chill-chan.
Oh, I think the computer glitched.
These motherfuckers think they're gonna build a city where they took my outpost.
Oh, they do. Billy, you should do something about that. Look at that elephant.
On the way, house. On the way.
That's a very well balanced army. That's a good army he got there.
You like that?
Although I would say you probably don't need the horsemen with the elephant, but I mean the horsemen can attack their archers.
Well, another elephant would have costed me 2 population and the horse only cost 1. So
yeah. I feel you.
Figured I'd sneak him in.
It gives you an option to go after their archers if they have archers.
Here we go.
They're gonna get a city built before I get there, and I'm gonna be so upset.
Hey James, you know how I always talk about watching like historical videos about the Roman Empire?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know anything about the Byzantine Empire?
Not really.
So, towards the end of the Roman Empire, it split in half. There was the Eastern Roman Empire and the Western Roman Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Eastern Roman Empire is the Byzantine Empire, and it lasted until 1490 something.
Yeah, even after that, then it became the Ottomans, which lasted until World War One.
Yep.
Wow.
So the Roman Empire really didn't end until the almost 1500s.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Should have been it. You hiding units? I mean, what's going on?
And like history calls them the Byzantine Empire, but from what I understand, they considered themselves the Roman Empire.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so did the Holy Roman Empire, which was modern day Germany.
Yep.
Germans were in the, I did not know that.
Well, yeah, it was kind of on the edge.
Someone else in battle?
Yeah.
So
It's still being
Charlemagne
attacked.
is who I think created the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And basically, he went, because this is the time of Catholicism, like ruling Europe. He basically went to the Pope and said, "I'm going to recreate the Roman Empire. I'm going to be the Holy Roman Emperor."
Not just the Roman Empire.
Yeah, well, it's like Napoleon who grabbed the crown out of the Pope's hand and put it on his own head.
Holy shit, that costs so much.
It's actually, if you like look at the technology and the architecture and just how advanced the Roman Empire was, it's actually kind of crazy.
Absolutely.
It took like 500 to 600 years to get back to that level of technology and organization after the Roman Empire, quote, fell.
Like, what do you mean?
So, like, the Western Roman Empire.
That level of technology.
So, well, I don't know about level of technology. More so, the organization and the concentration of people.
The level of advancement.
A level, yeah.
What's up, bud?
What's up, Roblox?
Hello.
What's up, Roblox?
Yeah, because there were things like the Roman cities had full-blown water and sewer systems.
Like, every house had like heating pipes, and that's something you just don't see from like the 400s until like 1500s. But in Roman times, like every house had water, sewer. Like it wasn't like we think of it today, but it did have sewer pipes. It did have heating.
Right.
What they used in Roman times was like terracotta pipes underneath your floors, and it would run steam through them to heat the house.
Terracotta pipes. Banana, 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 terracotta.
I've finally gotten into War Tales, Foster.
Oh, you have? What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I kind of like that. Like, I'll pick it up, and I'll go out and do
a
couple things, and then go back to town, and then log off. I can just,
yeah,
kind of do it in small increments.
And sometimes you'll have to go out and get some more food. Sometimes you have to go get some money, and then then you can afford to hire another person.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I definitely enjoy it.
Then you can go after a story mission.
What the hell was I thinking? Etari, you dumbass. You fucking dumbass. God damn it.
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not to cut off James's
rant
expression of how stupid he is. When Warhammer 3 comes out, what is the likelihood that we would do an 8-player or a multiplayer campaign in that?
I will likely get the game, so I'd be up for
Billy and I will have the game.
trying it out.
One concern I have is the battles.
Well, we have to have teams or something. Well, because you can like say you can assign people in the battle. So like if James isn't even fighting the battle, I could be like, hey James, do you want to be on my team?
Oh yeah.
I feel like in that sense, it kind of be just like, let's see just where it goes from there.
Or we could even do something where, like, let's say it's us 6 right here playing, just as an example, and then I'm fighting 10 armies. You know, you could have each player control 2 armies, and fight against me. I agree with the team concept too, but there's or because alliances will be forged within the game.
Yeah, right back.
So if it's a situation where like I could have my allies control my units too, I think it would be interesting.
I mean, I'm going to get the game, so I mean, I'm down to try it. Because I mean, I'm a big fan of the series.
Same, yeah. I'm super excited. I'm literally itching to play a strategy right now, and I'm not playing Total War Warhammer 2 because I don't want to spoil my appetite.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I actually picked up Crusader Kings 3 again the other day.
I never played Crusader Kings.
It's Europa Universalis or Iron Hearts 4, but it's medieval times.
I figured. I think I've seen it on the what's that?
game.
Praxis. I think I've seen it on their.
You manage people and alliances more so than it is a strategy game. You manage like bloodlines and alliances, marriages.
That actually sounds kind of interesting to me. I've been watching The Last Kingdom again, and that's what's given me the itch.
Now there is fighting. There is absolutely fighting, and you can develop your counties that you own, build additional
With
buildings,
15 makers'
more
quarters,
troops or
your
more
biggest
money
work
or
may be
more
where all the workers will eat and
stability. And you can go to war with different kingdoms, or some of your vassals might form a coalition against you if you don't, manage things correctly. It's a cool game. Or you could be one of the vassals that takes over the kingdom.
Nice. I almost thought about, because I never actually played Hearts of Iron, but I almost thought about playing it.
Almost thought about it.
Yeah.
God, that was 4,000, at least 4,000 influence I just fucking threw away. Because I attached a city instead of turning it into a city. And then the amount of influence that it cost to undetach it and turn it into... Oh, that's frustrating. Fucking embarrassing.
Fucking pheasants.
I'll staple your tongue to your taint so you can watch me kick your ass.
I think you'd like Crusader Kings. There's also mods for it where you can turn it into like Game of Thrones type setting.
Gotcha, yeah.
And so like when you raise an army, you can choose one of your characters, or one of your people in the kingdom to lead the army. And so everybody has stats.
But the marks
there's
one
there's
leads
definitely
on
an
history
RPG
should not
element
necessarily
to
be
it,
from malnutrition.
because you're managing characters. So you'll pick who you want to lead the army. Now, if it's your king, he might die. He might die in the battle. If it's your son who's the prince, he might die in the battle. So I mean, it's a pretty cool game.
That kind of sounds actually like what I have a real itch for after watching Last Kingdom. Because I was just thinking about how it's kind of frustrating that, like, I felt like, you remember playing Medieval Total War 2?
Yep.
You remember how valuable your assets were, like your princesses and...
Yes.
It's,
Because you can take a princess and she could either be a diplomat or you can marry her off to form an alliance.
Correct, yeah.
Which is the same thing with Crusader Kings.
Yeah, I feel like they don't have that as much in newer Total War games. Even like, I was hoping they'd go back to it a little in that the Viking one they did a few years ago.
Thrones of Britannia.
Yeah, and I felt that one was a huge disappointment for me. Everything about it was upsetting.
Yeah, they kind of streamlined it and made it like too easy or too simple.
Well, they made it too simple, but also at the same time a little bit too complex with the number of territories. It was so hard to defend because there weren't like choke points or focal points.
Early modern already.
I had a Stellaris campaign going that I was really enjoying, but
I liked Stellaris for a while, but I always
Death
get
from
burned out
starvation.
like before
It seems that these are
like,
the times that try
do anything like important.
I got pretty far along. I had almost gained enough research and progression to be able to control the entire territory that I had without penalty. And then I was going to slowly start advancing and taking I took a huge chunk of my universe. Or galaxy, I guess it would be.
Galaxy.
And yes, I took a huge chunk of my galaxy, but
how did you go so far ahead, Peter? You were like, you're so far ahead, and now all of a sudden you're like ahead of me. You don't say.
I was struggling. That time limit, man, that kept me from doing anything.
Now, Red Block, I think you would really like Crusader Kings.
You think so?
It's a different type of game, though. I will tell you that it's definitely not.
I don't see that being. I don't see that being a game that he would. Oh, he'd probably really like to try it. I don't know how I would love to hear what he thinks is wrong with it.
Well, I mean, so like I have a concept of exactly the kind of game that I want, and it's more in line with. I hate to use Last Kingdom as an example, but it's what I'm watching right now, where like the Total War games, which I love, and for me are in my desires the best strategy type game that fulfills what I want, because it has inventive real-time combat, but also world map strategizing. But the thing that disappoints me about it is that it's all about building units and armies. I want to build relationships. I want to.
Well, you can definitely do that in Crusader Kings.
Yeah, like I want to I almost wish, and I understand it doesn't apply to the Warhammer universe, but if they made a Total War game where, similar to the Asian one that they did,
Three Kingdoms.
Three Kingdoms, yeah. Where you kind of like if you're familiar with Last Kingdom, kind of like how you would come across, like the Vikings are a better example, or the Danes are a better example of it, where one guy would have an army, one Dane, and he would ally himself with another Dane and his army, and then march together. I felt like it would be better if you could, like, instead of recruiting individual units, or if you still recruit
like,
those individual
people,
units, but they have a captain in charge of them, which is the strength of that unit, and that captain could fall, and then you have to find
that mechanic of Three Kingdoms where you have like individual segments of the army. So like you have like you said, a captain, and they can have up to 6 units in that army. Yeah, I do like that mechanic.
But I felt disappointed by it because it didn't feel like those captains meant anything other than a necessity to have a bigger army.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like there was like I would love a storyline. Like just imagine like a Mass Effect or Dragon Age type storyline, but the combat is played out instead of 4 dudes shooting lightning bolts at a dragon.
It's 4 generals or captains of their, you know.
Yeah, with 40 men apiece or something.
Yeah. You're speaking of relationships. In Crusader Kings, every character has a relationship like score with every other character, and you can try to sway opinions of characters. You can only have one like active, like I guess I don't know if it's called a sway or whatever you're trying to do to a character, like one active relationship goal or whatever. So you could be trying to make a friend with a specific character. You could be trying to sway that character. You could be trying to find out a secret on that character. But it's all character based. And battles are based on the number of troops you have, the generals that are leading those troops, and like the technology you have. You don't have any control over the battle other than that.
Yeah, I hear you. And it's Paradox. I just looked it up. I'm looking at the game right now.
Yeah.
Definitely looks interesting to me.
I think you'd really like to try it.
I'm gonna wait until at least after I'm like satisfied with Warhammer 3. But I will keep that one in the back of my mind for the next time I get this itch. My wife makes fun of me for trying to play too many games at one time, and I end up never finishing any of them.
Absolutely.
Don't we all know how that feels?
Yep. Billy.
Yes,
how
sir.
much money you got now per turn?
Give me a second. I'll answer that when I'm done buying up shit.
Well, I'll let you get back to your game. I just wanted to come in and say hi to Sky Foster and let him know I was enjoying that game he recommended to me.
Good to go.
Good deal, man. I'm glad you like it.
Good to go. Will, what the heck? You're getting attacked by 17 different... You got so many... Well, maybe just the one. Never mind. But still, there's a lot of independents right around there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm above
currently
city cap, so I
2,089.
can't take them over. I'm above city cap.
Did you say 2,000?
Yeah.
All right. I thought I was doing good.
I mean, you're not doing bad, I promise. But
I got 14.
I'm a money making sale. I'm a fundraiser. I don't give.
I got 1406.
Money generating?
Yeah.
He must be doing something good.
Tell me something
tells
good.
me I'm doing something good.
James, I don't know how many territories are on your continent, but one thing I'm doing to try to get more points is I only expand or only attach territories up to the limit of how many stars I can get in that age or that era. So that in the next era I can get all 3 stars.
That makes sense.
And get them easier.
Today was the
And get
largest
them
wood
easily.
structure
That's
in the
the
world for
easiest
1,200
part to get.
years, more or less. That should impress anyone.
Now that's easier done with more territories, of course.
Right.
Go up in another era. Are you in the same era as me?
Who are you talking to?
No, Billy's already gone up, so he's about to go up another one.
Another one.
I'm about to leave the medieval era. But Justin is ahead of me.
No, I'm still in the medieval era.
But you're ahead of me in era score by a sight.
Wow, I was having a tough time with food, and then I picked this this civilization, and now I have I'm making so many population. Like within what has it been 3 turns since I've gone up? Yeah, because I still have 0 stars, and now I actually have more population than my cities can handle. I was like,
isn't that nice?
Make up your mind.
Now you starving because you got too many people eating?
No, like there's not enough slots for everybody to go.
Now they've been having a good time.
Yeah. Right?
You are a sight for sore eyes.
I greet you with great warmth.
Listen very carefully. I have a proposal.
Be done without a river.
I see much merit in your proposal. Accepted.
This is good.
In the restroom. I'll be right back.
I too shall be.
Which one? Homecoming? Oh. What's that on? What's the third one on? Oh.
And I'm back.
Yeah. What you want to do tomorrow? Watch Tom Holland? I saw... Apparently everybody, like, saw this Facebook post about how everybody hates the first, what's her face? No, she's the third one. Mary Jane. Yeah, because they're like, well, the second one's a scientist, and the third one's at MIT. The first one is just, like, but what is she, she's not smart, she doesn't go to school.
She's just a normal person. What's wrong with that?
She's just, yeah, just...
People are bashing.
No, she's not just a normal person, James. It's Kirsten Dunst. Yeah, Dunst.
Oh.
She's the cute girl from Star Trek.
Cute from Star Trek?
Cute.
She was in Star Trek. Cute, not cute.
Cute?
Oh.
What?
She was never cute. She was cute, and she was in Star Trek.
That's
yes.
what I said. Cute. That's what I
I
said.
agree with you.
That's what I
and
said.
I agreed with you. What the fuck?
That's what I said.
Yeah, see? That's what I said, see?
That's your friend, guy.
Not your buddy, pal.
Going on a holy crusade
Starvation.
against independent people. This
Yeah,
land
that-
is my land. This land is my land. And this land is my land too. This land too is my land. How do I?
Where the fuck did I end up with an extra city?
New tenant for holy shit. How did y'all pass me on? I was ahead of on everything, and
Fucked up.
and I don't know what I did.
That's glorious.
Like Peter was like, "You're so far ahead," and I'm like, well, "Am I?"
You were.
I were.
Hey.
Don't do me no good right now.
Tense is a lot like pronouns. You gotta get it right.
Damn, got him. Billy, I'm at
What's that?
1,800 gold now.
I'm at 28.97.
Damn it. Although I've only picked one money culture.
That's what's holding you back.
What's your influence?
Nothing. I'm looking at James's influence, and he and I are on par with one another.
I'm at 442.
I'm only slightly ahead of you at 488.
Okay, I mean that's same, about the same.
I intend to rectify that a little bit with the culture that I currently have, because my emblematic structure gives me +4 influence. And +2, +2 on market quarters. On market quarters or adjacent market quarters? We'll find out. We shall soon see.
Peter, you still got a city-state up there.
Yeah, I was farming them for points. That's how I got ahead of James.
Farming him?
He's farming the city-states by sending military up to get military star points. So if you leave a aggressive city-state sitting around, you can just kill their military off but never take the city. And get militaristic stars and not have to attack anybody else in the game.
Oh.
Not a bad way to go about it.
No, not a bad strategy at all.
It's a legitimate strategy. But if we were to say buy out that city-state from underneath him,
That
he'd be
could
butthurt.
Problematic.
Oh, he wouldn't let that happen. There's no way.
How are you gonna buy it out?
Oh, we would just
You're
start.
not even close to it.
Yeah,
If
but
I start pumping money into the Garmanites on your territory, eventually I'll have enough influence with them to be able to use my influence to purchase them, and then I would have a city where the Garmanites are.
Oh.
Not saying I'm intending to do that or have any plans of that, but I could have.
I don't know if that would be a
that
good
angle.
idea, especially a place that you can't even like defend.
Oh no! Because I
You're
have
my neighbor,
nothing
maybe.
surrounding it. Yeah,
I mean, if you were like Chilchan, that would make sense, right?
but I would call it my embassy on your territory.
Everybody gets one. My embassy.
Just looking to have an embassy in your area.
By the way, y'all aren't eating on me if you just because I'm in battle.
This land is my land. This land is my land.
This land is my land too.
These motherfuckers are sending more troops.
A good thing or a bad thing, Billy?
It's a pain in my ass. That's what the fuck it is.
And I'm running the issue that James had before.
Which one's that?
Where you need to build hamlets to like get more dudes out. So why would I do that when I can just?
I greet you with great warmth.
It said, are you going to start building houses with gold bricks? Motherfucker, I might.
Bitch, I might be.
Take some of that. Some of that. If you don't mind, one of those.
And one of those.
While having this badge, this Empire's ransacking armies earn more money.
I'm about to get a bunch of stars.
Not any of that shit just because you bought it from somebody else. That's fucking a no-no. There's Mercury on the other hand. Dip my toe in that pot.
Hey, one more. Okay, might as well go with that one. Ooh, you got more of these? No. Already in that.
More what? More
Nothing.
these nuts? Ah!
These nuts. Got him.
About that.
We would all
Billy, I
benefit
finally
from
broke
growing
2,000.
closer,
I'm
don't
at
you
2,100
A good
gold now.
proposal. Okay, I accept
You
it.
know.
Like, that's cute.
3506. I'm rich, I'm filthy fucking rich. I'm not sure why we need this particular deal, Pete, but let's do it.
It's protection. That's how I view it. The more treaties you have, the less hard it is to go to war.
The more money you depend on, the more you can't. Or the more things you depend on, the more you can't do something against me.
Yeah, the more treaties, the harder it is.
It is good to see us.
Keep your friends
I greet
close
you
and your
with
enemies
great
closer.
raggedy bitches while they were still in the water. But they're dead now.
I don't understand even how I shoot up compared to James, because James isn't even doing any tricks. And the tricks that I do are like top gaps. They're not even like infrastructural changes.
Starvation. Well, let's just fix that real quick.
Plus 25 faith, plus 25 faith, plus 5 faith.
Do 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 do. That was my dude, Justin. Oh, you stole my
How dare
dude.
you counter Dutin?
I'll raise you, dude.
Justin, who you inviting to your party, bro?
Oh man, I don't know. I need to do
We got a
that.
combined party. I thought you were doing a LAN party.
We are.
So, on the land side of things, what are you thinking?
Like what games?
Mm-hmm. I
Does
need
that
to decide
change?
if I need to bring my laptop or if I need to bring my desktop.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's that won't change who you
No,
invite.
no, I'm just thinking like horsepower.
Gotcha. Well, the crazy thing is the LANs have kind of, because we play games every Saturday night, it kind of changes the games. Like, what would you like to play that would be different? Does that make sense?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Like, what would be different? What are some games that would be better to play? Or should we just cancel the LAN altogether? Because
30 farmers' quarters.
Why
The only thing
LAN
more
when we can
impressive
do what
than
we've been doing?
Are the citizens' waistlines?
You know.
Well, I know you really want to do a LAN thing.
Well, if you're not going to be here till Saturday.
Well, no, I'm going to be there Friday and Saturday.
Okay. Good to go.
It changes James's whole strategy.
Changes my whole strategy.
The whole strategy change. Let me start building these things. And
Yeah, so I'm thinking if I don't have to bring my desktop, that'll make life easier.
Well, the reason I guess in my head I'm just like we should land because back in the day we never did this. Like we would only play computer games like or during a LAN. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I would be up for bringing like a laptop or something to play on just for the lulz, really.
Last time we had a LAN party, we played a lot of first-person shooters and, you know, stuff that was easy to jump into.
Yeah.
Jump in and out of. We played Valorant. We would probably play Halo.
Yeah, I would be up for doing some Among Us. That would be good in person.
You think so?
That would be interesting. Everybody in the same room.
Everybody trying to not look at each other's computers.
Right.
You have no idea how hard it was when I was at James's because I didn't have internet trying to play Among Us to knock the Lance over and see if he was fucking.
Yeah, and that's one game my work computer can run.
That's that duck game too.
Yeah.
That.
The Among Us clone.
Yeah, PJ was trying to play it. I don't know how that went though.
It was okay. Nothing crazy. Fuck.
James,
Yo.
what is this fucking thing in your territory that's sending military units my way?
This thing in my territory that is sending units your way.
The redoubt.
I'm trying. I just settled here. I just settled there, and they had already had a city there before I could. There was nothing I could do to stop it. This is my plan to try to stop it.
You don't disinfect before you move in?
If I had closer, if I'd have known it was there beforehand, I would have. But since I sent one troop over there and discovered it as I was getting over there, like it's attacked me 3 times, and I'm trying to build some stuff to get some troops over there now. I just didn't know.
Come, sit near me, my friend. Let us talk.
Well, let's see. It's time.
Your people see it as a place of safety and a symbol of power. Only your friends know of the extensive wine cellar.
You guys have your enemy's up at technology level here.
What?
The people that Chilchan's facing, they're up at technology level.
Oh, the independent peoples?
Yeah. From what I was fighting.
Oh, come on. Keep them together. That's right.
All together now. What?
Starvation?
Who is starving? Bullshit, you're
I'm afraid they've
starving.
already eaten all the bread.
No fucking way.
Now
You
the
just
pantry
had
seems empty.
100 plus.
You are not starving.
Just ate something. Fuck you mean you're starving?
You just had 2 slices of pizza. What do you mean you want a snack? Oh, I was just talking about earlier tonight. Peter, what's your science output at?
1300.
13?
Yeah, what's yours?
11.
11,000?
1100.
Okay. But you got a lot more gold than I do too, right? I only have 780.
I'm getting 22.
2,200.
I feel like I'm on par with everybody. My gold is the only thing I'm leading in, but I'm on par with influence and empire. I mean, with science. Research.
I mean, I think we do have a pretty good game going.
I got 1,300, I've got 3,000 gold, and I've got 500 influence. I've had a boat trying to sail around the map the whole time, thinking I might be getting the accomplishment for doing
something.
circumnavigate, but I don't think that's a thing anymore.
I think that was civilization.
No,
It
there
was
was
in
one
this
in this
too.
one. But I haven't seen it in a while either.
I just scrolled through the shit and didn't see it.
Ooh, I need to expand. I just went up and looked. Yeah, so hit run
Because there's victory points in the competitive deeds, like 50 to complete the symposium or discover electricity. 150. Oh, it's 150 to circumnavigate the world, and I've been trying. All right, fuck it. We keep sailing. Even if we think we've sailed past it, we keep sailing.
His name is my name too.
Whenever we go out,
people always shout da 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 da
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
about this.
Cinco Hammersmith.
Go ahead and build that guy. Go ahead and build a guy.
Make it.
Damn, Justin, when did you blow past, like you doubled everybody's score? What the fuck?
I didn't double everybody's score.
Well, he's saying everybody but me and you.
I'm slightly exaggerating. You're right. This catch-up category will passively grant you era stars until you unlock the next era. It is triggered once another empire reaches the next era. Era stars will unlock faster as more empires reach the next era. That's new. I never noticed that before.
It's sitting there. I've never noticed it being handy, but it's there.
I need to build food. I need to build ability. This province needs some help.
Alright, now they're plundering one of my cities.
I'm attacking them. You talking about battle in the middle?
Well, I already lost that.
Waiting confirmation from the Icelanders?
How come it keeps saying converting to animism instead of my name, the name of my religion? And how come I ain't seen the bronies come at me? Where's Will?
Jabronis.
I said the bronies or the My Little Ponies or...
I'm not a pony this game.
No? Paizuri?
Nope. Yeah, that thing.
Paizuri. What's a Paizuri? I'm unfamiliar with the term.
Urban Dictionary will help you out.
Oh, now I'm terrified.
That ever a good response? Why don't you just look it up in Urban Dictionary?
So my parents said that to me when I was a kid. Like, how do you spell this word? I don't know. Look it up.
On Urban Dictionary?
Oh no, not on the Urban Dictionary.
I know. It's just.
What does this mean? I don't know. Look it up.
Mom got mad at me and made me write an essay on love because if I loved her, then I wouldn't be acting the way I was acting. And I broke out an encyclopedia and started writing a essay on sex because that's the definition of love.
Yeah.
Mom,
that went over well.
Oh my God.
I'm like 10 years old and I'm like learning a lot, Mom. I don't think this is for me and you, but
That sounds like some 4chan crap right there.
So, James, are you streaming?
I am.
Well, if you weren't, I would tell you what that meant.
Gotcha.
Is it supposed to be even more confidence?
even better.
Now I'm terrified.
Terrified.
Yeah, what does that mean? Let me Google it.
You really need to know,
Facebook
James.
is just becoming a promotion for my wife's store.
Do I need to know? Do I need to know anything?
Seems dangerous. Forbidden knowledge.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, no, I definitely need to know, 100%.
Curiosity killed the cat, but something made it come back.
Satisfaction was what it was.
Yeah, it's like curiosity killed the cat, but something made it back. Satisfaction made it come back. Like one of those quotes, like an eye for an eye, where it's not the whole thing, you know.
It is a Japanese word, but is used commonly by otakus that are total perverts and actually looked up the Japanese word for it.
A first ransack.
Got him.
See the sights, appreciate the local culture,
Pretty much.
and take anything that's not nailed down.
Got him.
Did you get them, James? Did you
I
kill
did.
the
I just
people
got
that were in your territory?
I did.
I was sending units to lend a hand.
No thanks to you.
Oh, I was there. I was just late.
And I fucked that up.
Now you fucked up.
Oh. We have officially fucked up now.
I added some of those guys for you, Jill-chan.
Thank you.
Oh, I fucked up hardcore.
Yeah, but it keeps playing this damn Christmas song for the Venetians. I keep listening to Green Sleeves over and over again.
Friend, let us get business out of the way so we might converse.
They changed one of the things.
You have unlocked
Civics?
Art,
Yeah, not civics. The
dangerous, hungry oceans.
the researches.
You can cause trouble anywhere you want now, and have a better chance at getting away with it.
It used to one of the last tiers doubled your science output. It doesn't do that anymore.
Doubled your science output. I don't remember ever seeing that.
Well, I don't think you ever got that far. Fuck that up. Royally. Make amends. So I captured a city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I attached some things to it. But I should have raised it and then attached stuff to it.
Right. Because if you raise it and then build a city there, it starts all the infrastructures.
Yeah.
If you raise it, then start a city there. Ah.
It does make a lot of sense. Otherwise, you have to spend this amount of production to upgrade it to where it needs to be.
You ain't gonna get that.
There's some gunpowder. Or saltpeter, I should say. So salty, Peter.
They call me Saltine Peter.
What are you making now, Joseph?
And what?
How much money?
27.
52.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I got to a certain
Thank
point
you,
in
love.
money, I was like, I'm good. Like, it'd be hard for me to beat you.
Much
And
appreciated.
like, I'm making money, so let's go with that.
Let's go with it. Let's see here.
You said 52?
Yeah.
It's about double of what I got. I feel like you've been kind of perfecting this money culture thing. You've done it several games.
It is my route to coming close. I've never pulled his first place out of it. Well, not for long. I've sat in first place for a little while, but not maintained it.
Thing is, these points are just how many stars you get. It doesn't mean you have the most like production. It doesn't mean you have the best army.
It is all about how to get the stars, not about any of the other facets of the game. It's stars are victory points.
Starvation.
How the fuck are you
I don't mean to
starving?
nag, but the marks one leaves on history should
I
not
gave you a
necessarily be
meal
from malnutrition.
yesterday.
I just don't get it. It was making 300 food a turn. I guess it's got more. Once you get over the cap, it takes more food.
Hey, take all of your people and move them out of food production and put them in science.
All my things are filled up. They have no slots left for anything. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then start throwing some Hamlets down, baby.
I don't have Hamlets yet.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Research Hamlet.
Oh, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I'm so far behind in science.
I'm about to get 3-masted ship. Of course, I'm sure people already have that.
Maybe some that do, but that some is not me. I don't think it is. Still. Rumbly dumbly. Actually, it was the last thing I got. I am now working on supply lines so I can get another city cap.
Yeah, I'm headed that way too.
As feudal structures prove practical for both farming and warfare, certain codes and practices arise that, ideally,
Come on, bring it over.
You can still make emblematic units from previous eras?
No.
I don't think so.
Not unless... So basically if you're...
If you haven't researched your new emblematic unit,
Yeah.
you probably still can.
Exactly.
And if it doesn't replace the... if you haven't researched something that replaces that unit, like if it's a nice archer, if you don't replace it with a newer style archer or gunman or whatever, it stays as your current, whatever that unit would be. Your ranged unit.
That is true.
Hey, with 3-masted ship, I'm not supposed to take damage when in deep water, am I?
You shouldn't. Not with a
You have to have that type
not
of ship.
not with a civilian unit, but not necessarily a military unit.
My cog has taken damage, and I don't know what from.
Cog
Oh,
is a military unit.
What do I have to have to sail the seas without giving a shit?
I'll tell you in a second.
A lot more than I think you should. A lot more than I think you should have to.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
You don't chill, Chan.
Friend, you are a warming presence in a cold world.
I think to sail without damage, I think you have to get all the way up to flintlock, maybe. It might be naval artillery.
I misread about 3-masted ship.
Replaces land units which embark to travel across. It's just
Yeah,
naval transport.
So transports for like warriors or knights or anything that would normally be on the ground. So even settlers could do that. But you don't have a military to defend them. At least not over long ocean. It would be interesting if we could get this game to put oceans between us.
We would have to make it a much bigger map.
I don't think
it's actually not a bad idea. We could put less land, make a bigger map but less land.
Mm-hmm.
That could be fun.
To where the only way we can get to each other is if we have, well, not the only way, but
until basically a third or fourth era.
Yeah.
Actually, that sounds interesting. Might try that next time.
Like we have one good ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe two. We have two good oceans.
Yeah, but they're still touching. Everything's still touching. Let me run to the restroom. I'll be right back. You don't have to wait on me.
You aren't going to. I mean, he's got the timer set. We can't. We'd have to start a war to wait for him. That's unnecessary.
That's true. Billy, what's your science?
My science is cruising at 1699.
Mine's 1795. Without boosting.
I just bought up some science, whatchamafuckums. What are they called? Infrastructures.
Infrastructures.
And I'm now at 1868.
There you go. Spend some money on it. Let me spend some money on it if I can.
All you gotta do is throw a little money at it.
Yep.
What seems to be the problem? Here's $1. We can make that problem go away. They're starving, did you?
Have you researched the emblematic unit? You can always build them.
Until you research a better unit than that one.
Oh.
Alright, Billy, just buying infrastructures, I'm up to 1935.
Way to go, buddy. With the amount of money I spent, I'm going to be sitting at 18 for at least a little bit. There is absolutely zero chance that I have not circumnavigated the world, but I haven't saw that achievement pop up.
Could be a bug, could be a feature.
Circumnavigate the world. I'm supposed to have an extra 150 fame score for this shit. And it's not giving it to me. It's pissing me off. And I'm fired up and pissed the hell off. I don't know how many of you have lost a loved one, but I had my van stolen last week, and that shit hurt.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to talk about science, what's your money looking like, Justin?
Well, my money's at 26.
65.
6,500 a turn?
Yeah. I get paid. I don't get a lot of
roller.
I'm out here with dollars and ducats. As James says, that fuck you money.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fuck you money if you can't say fuck you.
He went with the Persians, which might have been my next choice if I would have got to it first, because I do like the fact that I get money off of them. This era does not have a money-making civilization.
Uh-oh, what are you gonna do?
Is that not weird? I've gone with the
Meanwhile,
Astro.
with the expansion, one of them has like 3 for 3 monies.
Wait, where is the Zulu or who's here for the African nation right now?
I don't think we played this when
Africana.
the expansion came out, right?
Apparently this one's before the expansion.
But the Zulu are here?
Somebody must already have them.
No, nobody's taking them. They're available for me to pick up right now.
Okay.
You might have to go back era, Justin, since you're so far ahead.
I'm not so far ahead. I'm in the early modern era.
Do I want to transcend the Venetians and just get extra fame?
I go to fight an AI unit. Do all the other AIs participate, or is it just that one?
Participate.
Right. Well, some of these AIs, there's like a whole bunch of them where Chilchan's at, and I want to attack them, but like I can't attack them without aggroing the whole continent.
Yeah, if you attack one of those and they're from the same city, they will all be in the fight.
What if they're not?
If they're from different cities, they can't participate.
I'm afraid they've already eaten all the
Because
bread
they're
and the
independent.
cake, and now
Right.
the pantry.
They count as different.
I agree with Billy.
Different players. So if you're looking to attack the lightning bolts,
yeah,
since there's only 2 of those over there, you can fight just the lightning bolts, and the peace signs can't participate. But if you attack the peace signs, you got to deal with all the peace signs.
Even if they're from different pieces.
If they are from different cities, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. But if they're from the same, if they're all from Pengliver, you're dealing with all of Pengliver's people.
There's Icelanders along with England. Wait, there's no.
I think the Icelanders are the Penglivers.
There's like a England. Icelanders are at Schmargenstern's.
No, that's 2 different cities. It's 2 different cities. They don't attach territories to the cities. It's just 2 different cities. And I doubt that they are. I doubt
Guess
that
I'll
they
fuck
are.
around and find out.
Although Will is about 2 turns away from.
The Dacians are the Smargens USA, or whatever it's called. And the Icelanders are Penglivers. It says it whenever you click on one of them. It says Icelanders, click, go to Pengliver. I find it fascinating that P is shaped so weird.
Even though they're. Then why are they called something Icelanders and one's called Pinglanders? Wait, so to the right. Oh, I see what you're saying. So I'm gonna fight all the smorgasbords.
Go ahead. Whip your dick up. Show them what you're working with.
Oh, they want to attack me, so.
Solves that problem, don't it?
Sure does.
Wow.
Oh no. Well, maybe we should. I think I did the same thing last time with our party, Justin. I was like, let's do have a LAN party, and then it was like, well, I guess why would we have a LAN party? I think I did the same thing last time. I mean, I guess Wednesday, Thursday, you know, we can still do the LAN party. I guess it's just more of a. Seems like it's more of a hassle for most people.
So, normally on Saturdays we play, like LAN games. Basically, we play internet games.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we could do that one day of our birthday weekend. But you're right; it does cause problems, or not problems, but it causes
two logistical errors. One is people being able to bring their whole rig.
Mm-hmm.
Or having access to a machine to play on. Two, a place in the house to put machines if we had everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bring a rig.
So I say if we do like computer type games, let's say we like Chill Chan recommended like something neat or
something where you can just do a laptop.
Yeah, laptop like
Yeah, so picking games that don't require the heavy compute power.
Or even something like
Jackbox.
Yeah. Peter, what was the game we were in, like the snow, and it was kind of like Among Us, but
Project Winter.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know.
Peter, what's your science look like since you've been all quiet?
Who's?
You.
Who's it's 2.6.
0.6 what?
2,600.
It's a modest number.
It's not bad.
I'm at 22.
I'm at 21. I don't feel ashamed to compare penises in this contest.
I'm about to do something now.
What? You're about to compare something?
Something tells me I just fucked it up. 3 out of 4 territories are following holy shit tenets.
Billy, look at you.
I just pull ahead?
Grinning. I know you're grinning.
I'm holding back just to get close. I just squeaked ahead by 10 points.
Very nice.
And he thinks that means something right now because he's an era ahead of me. I think he's an era ahead of me.
I'm in the early modern.
I'm in the early modern.
They haven't asked me to pick a new Civic in like a whole era. I'm getting it's a little rather annoying.
Just did +1 science per holy site. Now I'm at 2239. Science.
Thank you.
Who just said thank you? Why did it sound like Danny?
That was Debbie.
I thought I heard Danny say thank you. Were you saying thank you too, Debbie, or did Debbie say thank you?
I think we said thank you. Something like that. Can I fight this army without aggroing the entire continent? No, I cannot.
I cannot. Get him,
Then
Pete.
you are a warming presence in a cold world.
All those of honest intent may have my...
Well met, as always.
It
Pete would
gladdens
take
my
a while.
heart to see
Builder
this day.
is possible, but troublesome. High chance of good consequences. When you hear the words good consequences, is that
I don't want any consequences.
Would the word be better if it was result?
good outcome?
Outcome? That's even better.
Negative outcome, I can understand. And then that feels like a consequence. That up here. Buy that.
Oh, if you blow up the entire enemy so they can't do anything.
Did you nuke them?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
If you seek the greater good, then I would know you better.
Well, I gotta say, as much as I love this game, I am very excited to see what Civilization does with their next one after this game comes out.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see how they respond to it.
So I think this game kind of put a shot over the bow, like, hey, we can compete too.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having trouble with stability, Italians might be the way to go. Their emblematic quarter adds 5 stability, and you get 10 stability for commons quarters, an additional 10 stability on commons quarters. And it costs 50% less to make a commons quarter. Justin, who are you thinking about evolving into?
Here's a whole era ahead.
Billy's ahead of me now. I'm not sure yet. I hadn't even got up to the number of stars. I've got an idea, but I'm not going to say anything.
I've learned that lesson.
That tends to backfire.
That has not worked out so well for me in the past.
I'm a fair ways off from any more stars this era. So
Well, I'm not
tempted
worried
to-
about you picking something because you've already picked.
I haven't picked. I'm at 7 stars right now.
Oh. Well, I'm still not going to say anything.
I'm at 7 stars right now, and I'm thinking about what I want to get.
Well, what are you thinking about?
You beat me to the part of thinking about what I'm going to get.
So he wants to know what you're going to get so that way he can get it. So that way you can't get it. Nah, ha, ha.
That wasn't quite what I was going for, but
Yeah.
I appreciate your fervor. I'm in between choosing the Siamese or the French. I haven't nailed down which one I want. The French is a good long game play, but to keep building on my idea that I want to be rich, the Siamese are the way to go.
There's no money one in that one to choose
There's
from?
no money one.
Really?
I can upgrade the Phoenicians and still be money, but there's no money category.
Wow.
Not Phoenicians, Venetians.
Wow. Okay.
Not the Netians. But
Venetians. Venetians. There's the Phoenicians and the
I think
Venetians.
Jilchan has the best. We all got some pretty good areas.
Chilchan's catching up from the back too.
So I think, James, you definitely had less stuff on your territory than we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starvation. I don't mean to nag, but the marks one leaves on history should not necessarily be from malnutrition.
What you gonna do? Alright, I'm running to the restroom. You don't have to wait for me.
I have placement. I can fix that.
Peter, you have some good land, I think.
What you working on, Billy?
Oh, putting down emblematic quarters. And now trying to find a way to get my fucking boats out of danger.
Damn it, Billy. You're too close.
What am I too close to?
Winning?
I need help understanding what irreligion does. So, lose the ability to enforce state religion and build new holy sites or pick tenants. Become immune to religious grievances. Does that mean you can't take over my religion because I celebrate secularism? Or if I have a state atheism, do I lose the ability of my tenants that I currently have? I don't understand why I would choose either of these.
I don't know, actually.
James?
I wasn't listening. I stepped away. What happened?
Irreligion.
Irreligion.
To the ability to create state atheism or secularism, what benefit do I get from choosing either of those? I don't think. Every time I read them, I come up to, these are both bad things, don't do it.
So I think one reason you can do it is if you spread it to other people that rely on like the culture or the science from their religion. If you spread it so much to where it takes over, it can hurt other people. I've seen that happen against the computer.
How do I spread it? How do I spread atheism?
It's like your culture. Well, no, it's your religion.
Yeah, see?
If you have more religion than everybody, then it might make sense.
But if I gave up my tenants to do so, it feels like I'm kicking myself in the dick.
mess with your tenants. I don't know. It might.
I don't know the answer to that.
From logic standpoint, it should.
Thanks for all the help, fellas.
Like if you say, "Hey, I don't have a religion," then
then the things that religion used to help you with shouldn't help you anymore.
Shouldn't help you anymore because you're like, that's not true.
That wouldn't make sense to me. The reason you would pick it is if you're not winning with religion. Like if your religion is getting taken over, that's the only reason I can think to. Like if you're,
but if my religion wasn't doing well and it was taking me so long to get tenants, I would want your religion because you've already picked tenants, and if your tenants are helpful to me, then I love the fact that you have your religion in my territory. You can't win the game with religion.
Sure.
But that does affect your culture. It does affect they get benefits for the more people they have following their religion. They get benefits, so it's not.
Yeah, but if I'm also following that religion, I get the same benefits.
I get that, but how often does that work out in your favor? That it's synergistic to what the infrastructure you built.
If two of your tenants are better than or are two of the tenants I wanted to pick. Because there's a chance you chose my tenant when I wanted it, and you got there before I did because you were advanced in religion and science.
What noble deed shall we perform next, my honored ally?
Alright, so Billy picked Siamese.
And then who picked the French? Peter?
I'm the French.
You're the French?
Good pick. Good pick.
Holy shit, how the fuck did you get ahead of me?
Oh my
god, what the fuck?
Welcome to the game, James.
I might have to pick somebody different this time. Not a bad idea. Hey Peter, how much science you got?
3,360.
I have 4,096.
Nice.
I wonder how the game would change. The same thing for Civilization. Like, I wonder how the game would change if just because somebody else picked a tenant doesn't mean you can't pick it as well. Like, logically speaking, I understand the gamification of it.
Yeah. Like the same.
Trying to figure out why we can't have so many religions close to Christianity, but not the same religion.
Right.
Like the same idea might happen in two places.
Yeah, or something similar. You know, like, just because you pick one tenant doesn't mean... I'd be very curious to see how the game would change if, like, you could do whatever you wanted. It wouldn't matter what anybody else did. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Because if I pick... Yeah, y'all get it. I don't need it.
Explain it, Coach.
You already get it. Two more turns and we will officially have hit halfway point.
That's exciting.
And I think I'm going to be done for the night.
So you want to go to 150?
Yeah. At least. We'll see what happens, but pretty close to that. I'm going to get some food. I haven't eaten yet today.
At all?
No. Well, I mean snack. Some nuts and stuff, but...
Yeah.
Beer. Beer counts, right?
Well, it's...
Liquid bread?
Liquid bread, exactly.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I tell my doctor.
It's 80% true. It's not quite true. It's close.
80% sounds pretty close to quite true to me.
Billy pulled back ahead.
How much influence are you making a turn, Will?
Let me look.
Or is it Billy? No, it's you. It's the French. The French are influencing me, and I'm trying to figure out how.
Influence. Let me see. I'm making 1187 a turn.
Holy shit! Everybody is making more of something than I am this game.
You're not in the lead for anything?
I'm not in the lead for anything.
Yeah, so how am I influencing you? I'm so far away.
Trade.
You were in the lead of...
Trade and neighbors. Y'all are next door to one another. No, you're not.
No, we're not.
That is weird.
It's trade.
Yeah, trade.
I'm trading a lot with Will.
I'm trading a lot with everybody.
Yes, you are.
I haven't went back and checked that in a minute. Thank you for saying it out loud.
This proposition should be in all our best interests.
It would sting, but I'm not sure.
It hurt everybody.
Oh, yeah.
What?
If we were to all ban trade.
There's just no way to make this work.
Fan has more resources that I didn't know about. Salt.
Thank you, Major Fear. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Y'all are awesome. I gotta figure out how to make it not do double. Because it's more fun if it doesn't do double. I don't know.
What?
When, because I'm multi-streaming and I have 2 different things of OBS open, whenever somebody does something on one, it also does it on the other. So like if somebody says "son of a bitch," you know, the sound effect, it says "son of a bitch" twice, like with half a millisecond delay. You know. And I ain't figured it out yet.
Did we change your religion's name?
I did.
I never changed my religion name.
I didn't. Not this game.
How do you change it? I see it.
There's a pencil somewhere.
You're asking how. My fault. Does anybody know how to change it? I did.
Okay.
Good for you. How did you do it? But yeah, I did it already.
Yep, I did. Good point. Good point.
Well, that's fascinating. A territory in the middle of my territory is under the influence of the French, but not all the shit around it.
Oh, lol.
That's because you're. That's where your trade routes are studying through for the most part, I would assume.
Wow, these guys have like an entire cliff to themselves. Impressive.
Yeah, impressive.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna save it. Let's see here.
Not in the lead anymore.
Which game is this? Billy Foster Rockmo Will.
Should be now called Foster Billy Rockmo James Will.
Oh, gotcha. I only did that last time.
If we're naming it in order of current standing.
I understand.
Yeah, back in last place.
By the skin of your teeth.
Billy, I'm barely ahead of you.
Yeah, we're neck and neck, friend.
Although I haven't gone up yet to the next era.
It'll be close.
That's what's going to put you over for a while, is the fact that I've got a claw my way back up to 7 stars. And I
I
don't
don't
have
really
anywhere.
focus
I don't
on
have anywhere
Spain.
else to expand to get expansion of stars.
Yeah, expansion stars are over unless we want to get crazy.
Get rowdy.
I really don't like the islands though. The more we play, it's like there's at least there's something with Pangea. There's a little bit more, you know, push and pull with people.
Or it's tough because.
I'll say here's the thing: if we play Pangea, if you want to win, you're gonna have to fight with somebody, and as soon as you start fighting with somebody, it's gonna slow the game down, and it's gonna make a lot of people want to play Dominion.
Yeah, the fights take way too long.
Now, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like, it's part of the game.
Right.
You're gonna
We're
have
just
to
playing
fight.
glorified solitaire with these islands, though.
Yes, we are. You're absolutely right. Now, at some point, you can do as much as you can on the island, which is what Billy was just saying. There's no more expansion of stars. I don't know.
It's a good point. It's tough, but I like not being able to.
I mean, we could like in Civilization, you know, if we go to war with each other, then like you have a situation where it like kind of sucks for the guy that's losing because it's not like a board game.
That's exactly what I mean. Because are we gonna like all get together again on Tuesday to, like, if you're like
To finish kicking my ass?
You want to finish kicking my ass? Yeah, exactly.
Now, of course, the answer would be yes.
The answer is right.
Is it a resounding yes? No. It's a very couple yes.
It's a very mild-mannered yes.
That's right.
At that point, you're only saying it for your honor.
So at some point, the thing is does it happen at the beginning, or towards the beginning, with a Pangea, or does it happen later once somebody has nukes, or once somebody?
Well, nukes are just fun. You still have to go to war with nukes. Like even when I
Yeah,
used the nuke on James, that was a pain in the ass, dude.
Right. You just want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, it's what I mean to say is it's either you do it quick because you have to, or you do it later because you have to. You just
Or
don't.
it's just fun.
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
That's right.
But the thing is like I don't know, like this game is fun, but I feel like the flow hasn't really been anywhere near perfected yet in terms of like multiplayer gameplay. I mean, it's fun just to play it, right, and have fun and dick around.
I have fun with the game until we get into long, drawn-out battles, and then I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do while this long, drawn-out battle takes place?
Yeah, let's play Dominion while we wait.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I mean.
That's
It's
a
like,
creative way to solve that problem, but it would be nice if there was an in-game way to be like, oh, battles never last longer than 30 seconds.
if we play Pangea, the likelihood that we're going to be in a battle is going to be way sooner.
So with Warhammer 3, though, you can at least assign units to certain people and have them fight with you.
That's pretty cool.
So like
you give a command to like 5 of your units to another person.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
You don't remember that? Or you never done that?
I've never seen that.
Huh.
Well,
You never
there was
played
never
it.
an Etari campaign.
I've never
It was-
played a Warhammer game.
We played versus with Roblox one time, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now what we could do if Roblox's really good, or one of us is really good, you could have like 4v2. You know what I mean, or 5v1. And it's like StarCraft at that point.
Right.
So
When
if
does
we're
this
in a
shit come out?
battle with like set units, so you could give
And you
one,
can't pause. Like we would have like no pausing.
but you could give one person the control of the cavalry, one person control of like the center of the like where the infantry meets the infantry. Give somebody control of the like the ranged unit.
And the mages and stuff like that.
Right. That could be kind of cool. But y'all have to be on the same page. But that could be kind of cool. Like You focus on what your job is.
So, Peter.
Hmm?
Code of War, Warhammer 3.
Yes.
That's the game we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Is it going to be available on Game Pass, or do I have to buy it on?
As far as I know, it's cross-play, and it's day one Game Pass.
Okay, because there's
You
a
don't have to buy
pre-order.
it.
There's a pre-order for $60 right now.
Do you want to spend $60 just to have it?
No. No, I
Well, I
don't.
guess that answers your
I've never played a
question.
Warhammer game. No, I don't want to.
It's kind of like Civ and stuff, but I don't know.
I don't think it'll be Billy's type
slow.
of game. But yeah, I don't think it'll be Billy's type of game, but he'll.
There's a turn-based where you build up your cities, like you buy this building and that building, kind of thing, and you move your troops around. But then when an army meets another army, it's a real-time battle.
Oh shit! I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Who fucked you?
James playing Tarkov.
I was just gonna do a scav run before I went to bed,
There you go.
and just
So
got
James, have you
kicked in my ass.
have you put any money in Thor?
Yes.
How's that looking for you?
So far so good. So far so good.
Hey, would y'all want to play any Dominion or poker?
I'm out for tonight.
No, I'm done for the night. I stayed up way too late last night, and I was cranky today. So I'm going to.
Wish I had enough money to give you 10 more push-ups. I would do it. I would do it so hard.
Yeah, I would not be opposed to hanging around for Dominion if anybody else is.
I can get behind a game or two of Dominion before calling it.
I'm out.
That gives us 3 of us.
That gives us
about
three.
to.
All right, fellers and fellas. I'll catch you
Y'all,
later.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Night night.
Good night, night.
All right, James.
All right, thank y'all for hanging out. As always. Oh, hey, Lump. No, I'm going to bed, bruh. I was just doing it just to fuck around it before I went to bed. As always, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, follow, all that cool stuff you do on whatever platform you are watching on, and we will see you on the next one. And remember to keep moving forward!